Hello. Yeah.
Give it to them.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening to everyone. May I request all of you to be kindly seated so that we could get started with this beautiful evening. Today, we all are here for Namrata's Bharatanatyam Arangetram, and we have her grandparents, Tata and Pati, Mr. Somasundaram and Mrs. Prema, who have traveled all the way from India for their grandchild. Isn't that beautiful? That's amazing. So let us begin today's evening with the welcome speech of our dear Tata and Pati.
Parents of honor are here to welcome you all to this Bharatanatyam Arangetram and Namrata Anand. We pray Lord Ganesha, for Kuladevam, Kanisudha Mangala Mangalajalavi, Andanam Dharmasastra, and Lord Bharatanath Swami to praise this day and shower all their blessings on our side Namrata. We invoke Lord Naraja, who is the presiding deity of Natyasastra, to bless Namrata and Acharya Srimati Akila Chetan and Sri Chetan Abad and Namrata parents Anand Sangeeta for their true and sincere work and dedication to Natyasastra. Veda says, Matridevo Bhava, Pitridevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Adidevo Bhava. Thus Veda glorified parents and Acharya and Aditi. Pallavar is a great poet like Valmiki, and in Tamil Grantham Tirukkural, Tiruvalluvar says under Makkal Peru, Tandai Maharkattum Nandri, Mayagattu Mundi Iruppa Cheyal. The parents help a child to outshine in a sabha before the audience of a good morning from an appropriate acharya. Coming to our welcome address, first of all, we would like to welcome the guest of honor of this program, Sri Subramanyam, Sri Suri Subramanyam, affectionately called as Uriyanna, and Srimati R.V. Subramanyam, members of the Sanatana Dharma Foundation Board of Directors, and Ambika Raman, owner of the Ambika Raman Dance Academy, a non-profit organization. Next, we would like to welcome Namrata's dance Acharya, Srimati Akila Chetan and Sri Chetan Hembana, Kala Gangotri Foundation, under whose guidance Namrata has been learning sacred art form of Bharatanatyam. Next, I would like to welcome Swami Nandananda ji, Resident Acharya of Chinmaya State, and Brahmacharni Sakalka ji of Chinmaya Ramdur. Both of them could not join us due to their commitment to the Chinmaya mission. We also welcome our priest Mohan Mama and family. We would like to welcome the wonderful orchestra team led by Mayuri Vasan, Mr. Jayashankar Menon, Mr. Ananda Nada Yogi, and Mr. Gopi. We cordially welcome our family and friends who are present here and those who are watching the program live. The MC for the day, our niece Srimati Deevaram, does not need a special welcome, yet she is a very integral part of this great occasion. I now invite Srimati Deevaram to run through the ceremony. Hallelujah.
Thank you so much. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. An evening that is going to resonate with wonderful dance and music. A space full of positive vibrations and a wonderful audience who have gathered here to applaud the dreams of a young dancer as it is coming true. It is my pleasure to be the MC of this special and joyous evening. இன்று நம்ரதாவின் பரதநாட்டிய அரங்கேற்றத்துக்கு வருகை தந்துள்ள உங்கள் அனைவரையும் வருக வருக என்று இரு கரம் கூப்பி வரவேற்பதில் பெரும் மகிழ்ச்சி கொள்கிறோம். Bharatanatyam is a major form of Indian classical dance that originated in South India. Bharatanatyam has a history going back to 2000 years. It is taught according to the guidelines established in the book Natya Shastra, composed by sage Bharata Muni. The origins of this art form can be traced back to ancient Sanskrit literature and temple sculptures. Most of the ancient sculptures in Hindu temples are based on Bharatanatyam poses. The word Bharatanatyam was derived by joining two Sanskrit words, Natyam meaning dance, and Bharata, that's a combination of bha, emotions, bhavam, ragam, that is melody, and talam, rhythm. Thus, Bharatanatyam becomes the dance that expresses bhava, raga, and tala, emotions, melody, and rhythm. The dance moved from temples to theaters over time, but has retained its devotional component, expression of human emotions, and stylized storytelling. The flexibility of the Bharatanatyam framework lends itself well to both traditional as well as modern day subjects. Based on the mode of performance, dance can be broadly classified under three main heads, Nrita, Nritya, and Natya. Nritya is pure dance, a presentation of rhythm through graceful movement of the body. The presentation of dance does not stress on facial expressions. Footwork is given prominence in Nritya. Nritya consists of footwork and abhinaya, angika abhinaya relating to hasta, hands, eyes, eyebrows, and lips, etc. are given importance in Nritya. And finally, coming to Natya, Natya is abhinaya, and it is a combined manifestation of bhava, rasa, and abhinaya. For those in the audience who may not be very familiar with Indian classical art forms, I would like to quickly run through the concept of Arangetram. An Arangetram is the moment that every young classical dancer looks forward to. It is supposed to be the first time a student performs on stage and showcases her talent and years of intense training. It is as much personal fulfillment as it is about to being recognized as a professional artist and getting the stamp of approval from her acharyas and rasikas. The preparation for an Arangetram usually begins when a dancer decides that she wants to pursue the art form seriously and opts to undergo rigorous training, which includes mastering the margam. The word Arangetram comes from Tamil. Arangu is stage and Atram is ascent. Thus, Arangetram becomes ascending the stage. It is a solo dance debut where the student performs a full concert with live orchestra by herself for the first time. It is a very crucial event as it takes years of hard work and effort to learn and master almost 3 hours worth of dancing material. Arangetram happens only when the acharya or the teacher believes that the student is able to carry a solo performance all by herself. And dear audience, today you will discover the 1,000 shades of Bharatanatyam unfold as Namrata takes us through the course of this program. Before we begin, a gentle reminder to please turn your phones to silent mode. I would also request the audience to be kindly seated during the performance and refrain from any photography and videography. If you need to step out, kindly do so in breaks between the performances. And please, no food or drinks or even water bottles inside the auditorium. Please help us maintain the auditorium in a clean way. So, in case anybody has water bottles or food or drink, kindly leave it at the door. And thank you so much for your cooperation. All auspicious events begin with an invocation to Lord Ganesha, who is the remover of obstacles. The first step in creating miracles is removing obstacles, and it is believed that Ganesha immediately responds to our call. That is why he is called and hailed as the Vignaharta. We have highly talented musicians here who have traveled from far and wide to support this Arangetram. May I now request the Acharyas and the musicians to commence the Arangetram with the Ganesha Stuti.
Varanamukhava Varanamukhava Tunai varuvai Arulvai dayavai Varanamukhava Tunai varuvai Arulvai
What an auspicious start to the beautiful evening. Let me now introduce the first three items of today's performance. The first performance of this beautiful evening is Pushpanjali. Anjali means an offering, and Pushpanjali is an offering of flowers by the dancer. This is the item in which the dancer offers salutations to Lord Nataraja, her acharyas, the musicians, and the audience, seeking their blessings for the successful completion of this Arangetram. Namrata will commence her Arangetram with a Pushpanjali composed in Ragam Jog and set to Aditalam. The beautiful piece is composed by Sri Madurai R. Muralidharan, and this piece is choreographed exclusively for today's Arangetram by Srimati Akhila Chetan, Namrata's teacher. Following the Pushpanjali, Namrata will move on to the Guru Stuti. In this piece, Namrata bows to the Guru Tattva, who is the Lord of the entire universe and all creations. The Guru Stuti that Namrata is going to perform today is a selection of verses from the Guru Stotram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, that has profound meaning. Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam Yena Characharam, Tatpadam Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Salutations to the Guru, whose form is an indivisible whole of presence, and by whom is pervaded the moving and the non-moving beings, by whom is revealed that feat of indivisible presence. Salutations to that Guru. The piece is choreographed again by Srimati Akhila Chetan, and the music is composed by Sri R.K. Sri Ram Kumar. This piece is a Raga Malika, where different segments of the compositions are set to different ragams. The ragams being used in this Guru Stotram are beautiful: Desh, Mand, Hamsanandi, Behag, and Sindhu Bhairavi. The third item for the evening is Alaripu. Alaripu is a pure nrita piece where the dancer performs to the rhythms of the mridangam and sholkattu recited by the Nattuvanar. Nrita, as I told you in the introduction, is the presentation of rhythm through graceful movements of the body. The movements of Alaripu relax the dancer's mind and frees her from distraction, and it helps her to make single-minded. The Alaripu that Namrata is going to perform to is choreographed by Srimati Akhila Chetan and is set to Chaturashra Rupaka Talam. This Alaripu is very unique. Generally, Alaripu is done in one of the Pancha Jatis. The dancer will dance to the Alaripu set to one particular Jati. But in this Alaripu that Namrata is going to perform today, the movements or the Jatis are a combination of all the Pancha Jatis. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, let us get started with the much-awaited performance. With a loud round of applause, let us welcome the star of the evening, Namrata Anand.
Dhit-dam ta-jham dam dam, dhit-dam ta-jham dhim dhim, dam ta-jham dom dom, ta-jham jham 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 tam ta ta jham dim ta ta jham tam ta 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 jham ta 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 jham 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 ta jham ta 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 jham tam ta ta jham dim ta ta jham tam ta 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 jham ta 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 jham 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 ta jham ta 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 dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta dha jham jham ta dari dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham dhimi dhimi tam dari dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham tam da da dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham dhimi dhimi tam dari dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham tam da ga tam dari dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham dhimi dhimi tam dari dari da jham dhana dhana da jham dhanu dhanu da jham tam da ga tam da tam da tam da ga tam dhim da dhim da dhim da da ga dhim tam da tam da tam da da ga tam da dhanu da ga dhimi da da ga dham da ga dham da ga dari da jham da dhana da ga dham da dhari da dhana da dhanu da dhimi tam da ga dari da jham da dhana da da jham da dhari da dhana da dhanu da dhimi tam da dhari da dhana da dhanu da dhimi da ka dhi ku da dhing na jom da ka dhi ku da dhing na jom da ka dhi ku da dhing na jom da dhani da dhana da dhanu da dhimi da ka da dhing na jom da ka da dhing बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम
तत्तै तै युं तत्तां तकिट तक तद्धळंकु तक धळंकु धळंकु तु किडदक दरगिडदों तां धत्तां तै तै रत् तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै तत् तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै तत् तै किडदगदत्त धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदत्त धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदत्त हितां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदत्त हितां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां 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 धत्तां तै ततैदत हितां तै ततैदां धत्तां तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदत्त हितां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदत्त हितां तै तै रत्तै किडदगदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै ततैदत हितां तै तै ततैदां धत्तां तै तै
15 minutes of pure magic. What we witnessed here was that. Don't you agree with me? 15 minutes, yeah. What intricate footwork, fast-paced nritta to showcase the complex patterns and aesthetic beauty of Bharatanatyam. Namrata's Pushpanjali and Alaripu just unveiled her excellent footwork and fast-paced nritya, while the Guru Stuti gave us glimpses of her abhinaya. 3 items back to back. The agility, the briskness, the crispness, the anga shuddhi that this young girl maintained throughout is definitely commendable. The way her face illuminated while she was doing her Guru Stuti, I was watching her from behind the curtains. I was very emotional. Beautiful abhinaya, and what a splendid start to the evening, Namrata. What a splendid start. By the way, let me share a few things about this upcoming sophomore at John P. Stevens High School, Edison, New Jersey. Namrata has been learning Bharatanatyam since she was 6 years old under the able guidance of Acharyas Akhila and Chaitan. She has performed in many cultural events in New Jersey and is particularly proud of having the opportunity to perform at the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana in 2019. She has finished her junior diploma in dance from Bharati Vidya Bhavan, India, with distinction. She has been learning Carnatic music from Guru Srimati Vani Sri Deepak, Edison, New Jersey, since the age of 6. She is also blessed to be a student of Balavihar at Chinmaya Ramdut, New Jersey. She is the assistant editor of the Balavani magazine for Chinmaya Ramdut. She is pursuing Sanskrit as a foreign language from Sanskrita Bharati, USA. She has also been participating in many Gita chanting competitions and has won many awards for the same. She was awarded the Rookie of the Year award for cross country from Edison Board of Education. She has won first place in the Greater Middlesex Counties Championships overall. She currently runs with the varsity team for her school, JP Stevens, for both cross country and track and field. She has also been playing the flute since the age of 6 and is a part of her school band. Outside of school, she loves to watch movies with her many close friends and family. She was also awarded the Sportsmanship Award for winter track by the Edison Board of Education. I am actually tired, and I could really use a glass of water now. I just don't know how this girl finds time to do all this. Our star of the day is a multi-talented genius with the varied skills and interests. Next on stage is Jatiswaram. Jatiswaram is a nritta sequence in which the performer weaves several patterns on a musical composition. As the name suggests, it is executed to the tune of a combination of swara passages in a particular ragam and talam. Every jati is alternated by swarams. By jati, I mean rhythmic syllables. It is music applied to dance. Namrata would be presenting a Jatiswaram composed in Ragam Bahudari set to Aditalam. The music composer of this Jatiswaram is Srimati Kanakamani Vijayendra, and this piece is again specially choreographed for Namrata by her teacher Srimati Akhila Chaitan.
Sa ni ba ma ni ba ma ga sa ma ga. Sa ni ba ma ni ba ma sa ma ga sa ga ma pa ga ni sa ni pa ma ga sa ma ga sa ga ma pa ga ni sa ni pa ma ga sa ma ga
ಧಣ್ಣಕ್ಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಟಿಕ್ಕು ತಕ್ಕ ತದಿಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತಾರಿಟ್ಟ
agile performance that was, pure dance sequences that express the joy of movement, rhythm, and harmony put together in the right proposition. It was a brilliant amalgamation of melody and movement. The next item is Shabdam. Shabdam means words. It is also the item of a margam where compositions with words and meanings that enable the expression of a multitude of emotions are introduced. The Shabdam that will be performed here today is written in Malayalam, and it narrates the story of Lord Ayyappa, the deity of Shabarimala, his birth and his upbringing in the kingdom of Pandalam, which is precisely 50 miles away from the holy shrine of Shabarimala. Ayyappa or Dharmashastra or Hariharaputra, however you may call him, he is the epitome of dharma, truth, and righteousness. Born out of the union of Lord Shiva and Vishnu's avatar Mohini, Ayyappa grew up in the royal family of Pandalam. Namrata in her dance will take us through his childhood and how he went to the forest to get the tiger's milk to cure his mother's headache, how he renounces his kingdom, and how people visit his shrine year after year to get his blessings. The music composer of this piece is Sri Ganesh Iyer Bombay, and this piece is choreographed by Namrata's teacher, Srimati Akhila Chetan. This is Ragamaliga. ശബരിമലയെക്കുറിച്ചും അയ്യപ്പനെയൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോൾ മലയാളത്തിൽ രണ്ട് വാക്ക് പറഞ്ഞില്ലെങ്കിൽ അപൂർണമായി പോയേക്കും എന്ന ബോധത്തോടു കൂടി തന്നെ സദസ്സിൽ മലയാളം അറിയാവുന്നവർ ഉണ്ടോ എന്ന് ചോദിക്കാൻ വന്നു. ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് ബോധ്യമായി. തുടരുന്നു. പൊന്നമ്പലവാസനായ ശ്രീ ധർമ്മശാസ്താവിൻ്റെ ബാല്യകാലവും പിന്നീട് ശ്രീ അയ്യപ്പൻ കാനനവാസിയായ കഥയുമൊക്കെയാണ് നൃത്തരൂപത്തിൽ ഇന്നിവിടെ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. പമ്പയിൽ മുങ്ങി നിവർന്ന് അയ്യനെ തൊഴുതു മടങ്ങുന്ന പ്രതീതി പൂർണ്ണമായും പകർന്നു നൽകുന്ന ഒരു ഇനമാണ്. ആസ്വദിക്കൂ. Once a devotee crosses the 18th step of Shabarimala, what he sees on the top of the temple's entrance is a word, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi is a Sanskrit word taken from the Chandogya Upanishads, and it means it is you or that is you. It is the ultimate moment when the devotee forgoes all his ego and becomes one with the God. It is a state when you realize that the God resides within you. Today, as I was watching this young girl perform, the same feelings overpowered me. I have never visited Shabarimala. All I have heard is anecdotes of people who have visited the shrine, yet I could feel the cold currents of Pamba every time Namrata was demonstrating how the devotees take a dip in the holy river before visiting the shrine. And I am so sure that all of us were transported to Pandalam and Shabarimala for a while. Dance and music are so amalgamated that one should see the music and hear the dance. That is how music and dance should swallow one another. Today, we have with us a bunch of supremely talented musicians who have been providing incredible support to this young dancer. I would now like to introduce the amazing bunch of musicians who are the backbone of this Arangetram. On the vocals, we have the blessed and amazingly talented Mayuri Vasan. Mayuri Vasan started her training in Carnatic music under the guidance of Srimati Padmakuti in LA. During her summers in Chennai, she also learned from Srimati S. Saumya, S. Suguna Purushothaman, Srimati Suguna Varadachari. Mayuri is currently a disciple of Sri Delhi P. Sundarajan. Mayuri has performed during Chennai music season under the banners of Narada Ganasabha, Sri Krishna Ganasabha, Vani Mahal, Sri Parthasarathi Swami Sabha, Trinity Arts Festival, Karnataka, Karthik Fine Arts, Bharati Vidya Bhavan, Marga, and Nadasudha. During the season, she has given lecture demonstration on voice care and culture. She has also given concerts around India, including the Shanmugananda Fine Arts and Sangeeta Sabha in Mumbai and US. Mayuri has lent her voice for many theatre and dance productions. Mayuri has her bachelor's and master's degree in Western classical vocal performance and has been a part of performances in her universities and in the community. Can we have the lights on the stage turned on, please? On the violin is yet another wonderful musician, Sri Ananda Nadayogi. Sri Ananda Nadayogi is trained in Carnatic violin and vocal by the legendary musician Padma Bhushan Sri Lalgudi G. Jayaraman and his son Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sri Lalgudi G. J. R. Krishnan. Ananda underwent training in the Gurukula system, staying at the master's residence. And Ananda is a graduate in Indian music from the University of Madras. He has performed as an accompanist and a soloist in various programs, collaborating with different genres across the globe. He has a credit of teaching Carnatic violin and vocal over a period of 3 decades in India, Middle East, Singapore, and the United States. He has also been awarded the titles Nada Guru in the year 2017 by Andhranatha, Austin, Texas, Kalai Magudam in 2021 by Austin Tamil Sangam, and also a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2022 by the Jiva Arts Festival, Kentucky. On the Mridangam, we have the most brilliant Sri Jaishankar. Sri Jaishankar hails from a musical family and has a distinction of accompanying the 3 major styles of Indian dances, Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and Mohiniyattam. He belongs to a great art tradition nurtured by his father, Nattuvan Sri Paramashivan, who was very prominent in the field of Bharatanatyam. His mother is a well-known Carnatic musician. Jaishankar has toured globally and has accompanied all leading dancers, including the Dhananjayans, Gopika Varma, and many others. Coming from an artistic family, he received his early training in Mridangam from his own father, who directs an art institute in Kerala, and later pursued his training under the great Mridangam maestro Vidwan Sri Mavelikara Velukutty Nayar. Accompanying on the flute is the incredible artist Sri Gokula Krishnan. Gokula Krishnan hails from the family of musicians. He is one of the front-running disciples of flute maestro Sangeeta Kalanidhi Padma Shri Dr. N. Ramani. He started his musical training under his father, T.S. Subbu, a violinist by profession. Gokul has also given many solo performances at different places like Bharati Vidya Bhavan, the Indian Fine Arts, Sarvani Sangeeta Sabha, Ramani's Academy of Flute, Sri Muthukrishna Swami Mission Trust, Melatur Bhagavata Mela, and Kanchi Kamakoti Mutt. He also teaches in the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan institutions, Chennai, and he has traveled to Morocco, France, Germany in the year 2015 with Melatur Bhagavata Mela. And on the Natuangam, we have Namrata's very eminent acharyas, Sri Chetan and Srimati Akhila. And we are grateful to all these musicians who have traveled from far and wide. And thank you so much for giving us a chance to get ourselves soaked in pure music. Before we proceed to the next item, I would like to bring to your kind attention towards a noble cause Namrata is working for. I'm extremely proud to share with you the details of a fundraiser this young dancer is doing for Chinmaya along with this Arangetram. In case you need more details about this fundraiser, please feel free to contact anybody at the front desk. You can also donate via checks in the donation box provided in the front desk. We have a very divine message from Swami Shantanandaji coming up next. Swamiji couldn't be here today, but he has sent his blessings as a recorded message. Swami Shantananda is a resident Acharya of Chinmaya Mission in New Jersey and the president of Chinmaya Mission West, which oversees all centers in the USA. Can we have Swamiji's message being played, please?
Continue with the next item.
I think we have some technical issues. I would try to play Swamiji's message from my phone, if it's okay with you.
Go ahead. Thank you.
I did tape it. Are you? Congratulations and best wishes for the successful Arangetram of Namrata. And may God, Shiva, blessings be with you. Because generally the dance is attributed to Nataraja, Lord Shiva. And it is a form of meditation. When your mind is completely absorbed in the music, the rhythm, and the lyrics, and the steps.
Namrata. And may God, Shiva, blessings be with you. Because generally the dance is attributed to Nataraja, Lord Shiva. And it is a form of meditation. When your mind is completely absorbed in the music, the rhythm, and the lyrics, and the steps, and the mudras, the entire body and mind is synchronized as one single pointed entity, devotedly yearning for the union of Lord, and that is a beautiful form of meditation. Not only Arangetram, but after Arangetram also, you should continue this sadhana wherever you are, whether you are in the university or afterwards you pick up a job and serve in the society. Wherever you are, you should not forget to practice this as your daily prayer. May Lord Shiva's blessings be with you. to continue this art, and my heartfelt wishes to and congratulations to the parents and the teacher group who taught you this wonderful art, and the accompanying artists who has given you this great privilege to dance with their music. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
We are extremely blessed to listen to this message on this wonderful occasion. Thank you so much, Swamiji. We are now moving on to the most crucial item of this recital, Varnam. Varnam is the most enthralling, interesting, and challenging item in a Bharatanatyam recital. It is a piece where the synchronization of bhava, raga, and tala gives the dancer abundant scope for displaying her rhythmic talents along with rich abhinaya. Upcoming next is Rupa Mujuchi, a Padavarnam composed in Ragam Hanumat Todi set to Aditalam. This beautiful Padavarnam glorifies Lord Shiva's beautiful form and the unflinching deep devotion Goddess Parvati had for him. Parvati expresses her deep-rooted love and affection for the Lord and implores Shiva to show mercy and seeks refuge in the Lord himself. The Nayika tells Lord Tyagesha, "Oh my Lord, I have come to see you. Are you angry with me? Please don't be. Please take away all my sufferings. The one who is as beautiful as Koti Manmathas, and that Manmatha is shooting his arrows at me." The Varnam is choreographed by Srimati Rukmini Devi and is composed by Sri Ramaswamy Dikshitar, and the Yathukade Swara by Sri Tiger Varatacharya. Rupa Mujuchi.
தருகிடுதோம் தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிகிண்ணத்தோம் தாம் தத்த கிட்ட நக்கச்சம் தக்குந்தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்த கிட்ட நக்க தக்கச்சம் தக்குந்தரி கிட்ட தக்க தக்கச்சம் தக்கணம் தக்கரும் தக்கது தாம் தத்த கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட திக்கிட்ட தத்திட்ட கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தாம் தத்த கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட திக்கிட்ட தத்திட்ட கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தாம் தத்த கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட திக்கிட்ட தளங்கு தா கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிகிண்ணத்தோம் தச்சம் தக்கச்சம் தச்சம் தி கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தச்சம் தக்கச்சம் தக்க தச்சம் தி கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தச்சம் தணம் தரும் தத்தா ரித்தா ரித்தா கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் ரித்தா ரித்தா கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் ரித்தா ரித்தா கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிகிண்ணத்தோம் தாந்தி தாந்தி தக்கத்தும் தாந்தி தக்கத்தும் தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தாந்தி தக்கத்தும் தாந்தி தக்கத்தும் தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தத்தி கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தத்தி கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தாந்தி தக்க தாந்தி தளங்கு கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம்
Rudi
தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிக்கிணத்தும் தக்க தரி ததன 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 தஜொணு தஜொணு தத்திமி ததிமி தரி ததன தன தஜொணு ஜொணு ததிமி திமி தக்கிட்ட தக்க தத்தன தக்க தஜொணு தக்க தத்திமி தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தன தஜொணு தத்தன தஜொணு கிருதுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் கிருதுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் கிருதுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிக்கிணத்தும் தத்த கத்திட்டா கத்திட்டா தஜம் ஜம் ஜம் கரி கிட்ட தக்க தக்க கத்திட்டை தா தஜம் ஜம் ஜம் கரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்த கத்திட்டா ஹத தஜொணு தக்கத்திட்டத்திமி தக்கிட்ட தா தி தா ததிங்கிணத்தும் 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 தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிக்கிணத்தும் தாக்கு தனக்கு தக்க தன கிணக்கு தக்க கிண்ண ஜனக்கு தக்க ஜன கிடுக்கு தக்க தத்தஜம் தஜம் தா தரும் தக்க தா கதிங் தக்க தை தக்கிட்ட தக்க தா தனக்கு தக்க தன கிணக்கு தக்க கிண்ண ஜனக்கு தக்க ஜன கிடுக்கு தக்க தத்தஜம் தஜம் தா தரும் தக்க தா கதிங் தக்க தை தக்கிட்ட தக்க தா தனக்கு தனக்கு கிணக்கு கிணக்கு ஜனக்கு ஜனக்கு கிடு தா தஜம் கிடுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் த த தஜம் கிடுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் த த தஜம் கிடுக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தளங்கு தக்க திக்கு தக்க ததிக்கிணத்தும் தோதிம் திமி கிட்ட தக்க தோத்த தோம் தோம் கிட்ட தக்க தோதிம் தக்க தோதிம் கிட்ட தக்க நம் ததி தோம் தருகிடுதோம் தருகிடுதோம் தருகிடுதோம்
Ga ma చరితములను నిందారు ప్రేమతో ఏ వేలను నీ చరితములను నిందారు ప్రేమతో సేవించి నీదు పరాక్రమములనే బాగు మీదగా కొనియాడితి నిరూపము జూచి. ఏ వేలను నీ చరితములను నిందారు ప్రేమతో సేవించి నీదు పరాక్రమములనే వాగు మీదగా కొనియాడితి నిరూపము జూచి. వజితి గోపము సేదురా. మారకోటి సుందర కార మారకోటి సుందర కార మారకోటి సుందర కార మారకోటి సుందర వలపు నీలు పుడద గుణ తరుణమిదిర సుమశరములచే మతి మిగులను వలపు నీలు పుడద గుణ తరుణమిదిర సుమశరములచే మతి మిగులను వలపు నీలు పుడద గుణ తరుణమిదిర మార కోటి సరసుడ సారే గును నీదు చరణాలయమే మానసము నుంచి దిగ సరసుడ ఘనతర మగు వెలయు శ్రీ త్యాగేశ్వర చలమిగ వలదు వలదు బ్రోచుట గరుడ మార కోటి సుందర
Need I say anything more about this visual treat that lasted for half an hour? How many hours of rigorous training this young girl would have undergone to present this item here with this precision and perfection. And what a beautiful blend of Nritta, Nritya, Abhinaya and amazing stamina. Wonderful job, Namrata. And in 1 minute, she is the angry Shiva. The Shiva being described is apparently the Shiva of Tiruvarur temple. 1 minute, she is the angry Shiva, and the next second, she is the love-struck Nayika. Plenty of emotions and bhavas, that were just crossing her face in seconds. I am spellbound. Coming up next is Padam. Padam is a musical monologue or composition that brings out the relationship of Nayika and Nayaka, the hero and heroine. The monologue is carried out by Nayika or Tori, who is a close friend of the heroine. Today, Namrata is bringing onto the stage a very beautiful Padam composed by Maharaja Swati Tirunal, who was the king of Travancore and a brilliant musical composer. Swati Tirunal has composed this Ulsava Prabandham, that is one of his most prominent compositions, that has 12 songs that describe the 10-day festival of Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple, Thiruvananthapuram. Namrata would be dancing to this Padam Andolika Vahane, a composition from Ulsava Prabandham, as I mentioned. The Padam is in Manipravalam, a mixture of Malayalam and Sanskrit. The Padam depicts the mesmerizing beauty of Lord Padmanabha and how the king of Travancore surrendered himself completely at his lotus feet. The city, Thiruvananthapuram, is named after Sri Padmanabha. It's a city of Ananda. That is why it is Thiruvananthapuram, the city of Ananda. Andolika Vahane is composed in Ragam Ananda Bhairavi and is set to Chaputalam. This Padam is choreographed exclusively for Namrata by her teacher, Srimati Akhila Chedan. 3 വാതിലുകളുടെ ദർശനം അരുളുന്ന അനന്തശായി, തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വന്തം ശ്രീ പത്മനാഭൻ. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ 108 വൈഷ്ണവ ആരാധനാ കേന്ദ്രങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്നാണ് ശ്രീ പത്മനാഭ സ്വാമി ക്ഷേത്രം. 19ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൽ തിരുവിതാംകൂർ ഭരിച്ചിരുന്ന ശ്രീ സ്വാതി തിരുനാളിൻ്റെ രചനകളിൽ പത്മനാഭനോടുള്ള ഭക്തി നിറഞ്ഞ് തുളുമ്പിയിരുന്നു. ശ്രീ പത്മനാഭസ്വാമി അമ്പലത്തിലെ ഉത്സവത്തെ കുറിച്ച് വർണ്ണിക്കുന്ന ഉത്സവ പ്രബന്ധത്തിൽ നിന്നും എടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ആന്തോളിക വാഹനെ എന്നുള്ള പദമാണ് അടുത്തത്. ശ്രീ പത്മനാഭൻ്റെ സുന്ദരരൂപം വർണ്ണിക്കുന്ന ഈ മനോഹര പദത്തിലേക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ കണ്ണുകളെയും കാതുകളെയും ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
नीलाम्बोरुह तुल्यनेत्र युगयां पालादि मतिर्वर शैलरादि मुखं In भक्त जनम
That was a soothing performance, and Namrata beautifully portrayed the glory of Lord Sri Padmanabha. I am a native of Thiruvananthapuram, and as Namrata was performing, I could visualize the temple, the Padma Tirtham, and the Lord himself. Though she depicted Andolika Vahane in multiple ways, every time I could see Sri Padmanabha lying on his chariot, gently swaying up and down. And as the last line says, Bhaktajanangal, Anbin Ariyagum, Sri Padmanabhan in the Dhira Murachum. The devotees say with conviction that he is indeed the Lord, the ocean of love. We as audience can definitely say with conviction that Namrata beautifully brought the glory of the city, the temple, and Lord Sri Padmanabha onto the stage. Beautiful job, Namrata. We are extremely fortunate to have eminent personalities as our guests of honor today. We are honored to have the presence of Srimati Ambika Raman, a brilliant artist and an eminent guru. Srimati Ambika, born and raised in Kolkata, started her training in Bharatanatyam under Srimati Neeraja Pal, an accomplished dancer in both the Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi traditions. She also studied Carnatic music under the renowned Sri A. Anantaraman and Srimati Champakavalli of Kolkata. Srimati Ambika has performed extensively in and around Kolkata for different associations and has given recitals in the presence of many esteemed dignitaries such as the Governor of Sikkim. She has also performed in various programs across India and the United States. Srimati Ambika Raman has obtained advanced instructions under Srimati Ramya Ramanarayanan, Sri Adayar K. Lakshmanan, Srimati Kalanidhi Narayanan, Srimati Priya Govind, and Srimati Rama Vaidyanathan. In 2005, Ambika founded her own institution, Ambika Raman Performing Arts Academy, for propagating Indian classical art forms. The academy conducts annual day recitals and takes part in programs conducted by the local organizations in New Jersey. Sri Ambika has also choreographed thematic presentations, the Savadaran for Sri Puragraisha organization, Vande Mataram, a specially commissioned thematic presentation for the Westminster Senior Center India Day celebrations, and Sri Ramakatha, a 75 minutes production based on Ramayana. The institute has hosted programs of renowned artists like Rabha Vaidyanathan, Shishit Nambiar, and Parvati Menon. Srimati Ambika Raman is dedicated to propagating Bharatanatyam and continues to work towards her vision for the academy. We are extremely honored to have a personality of this caliber amongst us today. May I now invite Srimati Ambika Raman to the stage. Our next guest of honor is a distinguished personality who has devoted his life to various cultural and social causes. Sri Suri Subramanian, or Sri Suri Anna as he is known, is a president and board of trustees of Sanatana Dharma Foundation, a non-profit organization which established and maintains the Sri Mahaperiva Manimandapam at Flemington, New Jersey. Namba Periva Kovil is envisioned to serve as a place of worship of the sage of Kanchi Jagadguru Shankaracharya, Puja Sri Chandrasekhara Saraswati Swamikal, the 68th Pidadipati of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam, and a center of learning of ancient Vedic culture to impart the principles of Sanatana Dharma to our children, so they establish an anchor to their roots, to perform Hindu sanskaras, to facilitate the learning of Sanskrit, Vedas, and our traditional fine arts, and to have satsang and for Go Samrakshana. I would like to talk about a few initiatives Suryanna is involved through Sanatana Dharma Foundation. One is Project Prakriti for saving environment and the planet, Sangeeta Sammelanam that brings eminent personalities, musicians, both vocalists and instrumentalists, to perform here. We are humbled and honored to have a vibrant personality like Suryanna, who is committed to various cultural and social causes, here with us today. May I now invite Ambika Akka to please address the audience.
Namaskaram, and a very good evening to each and every one of you present here. I'd like to thank Sangeeta, Anand, Chetan, Akhila for inviting me to be here on this wonderful occasion, which is Namrata's Arangetram. And what a wonderful performance she's been giving on the stage. I'm just blown away. A kid growing up here, what bhavam, what expressions she brought out. It was simply awesome. And that's all kudos to the gurus, Akhila and Chetan, who are able to bring out this in her. As a teacher, I do know how hard it is to get the kids to emote, especially this Shrangara Bhava. It's extremely difficult for them to understand and emote. And Akhila she's done it. She's got her to emote. And Andolika Vahanane, each of those emotions that she showed, and her eyebrows, the way it moved so beautifully with each and every one of those emotions. I was like, oh my God, how can she do it? Even I can't move my eyebrows like that. So, Varnam, the crowning piece of any Margam. Namrata was so brilliant in it, be it the Shiva standing regally, her anger, the Naika's pleading, it all came out brilliantly. Of course, Chetan was at the helm doing the Natvangam. Sometimes my eyes will go when he's reciting the jatis, because Chetan often, when he's reciting the jatis, he's dancing there himself. Beautifully done, Varnam. And must mention a word about the orchestra too. First time I'm listening to them, and awesome support from the music from the orchestra, the singer, everybody, mridangist, the flautist, violinist, everybody, wonderful support, and it adds and elevates the performance tremendously. Of course, parents have to be given a big applause too. Without their support, without them, it's difficult to put together a program. Their support is as essential as the guru's support, bringing them to the class and in other ways, many other ways. So, and encouraging the child all at home. So, big thank you to them too. Namrata, I wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Remember that the Arangetram is just an early milestone in your dance journey, and I hope you will take this art form to greater heights. May dance always be a source of joy in your life. My very best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Ambika Akka, for the kind words and for being here with us today. Very encouraging. May I now invite Suryana to please address the audience.
Parivacharanam. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Mageshwaraha, Guru Shakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Parivacharanam. So when Anand invited me for a chief speaker, I told him, you are selecting the wrong person. I don't know anything about this. I can chant mantra while Mohan Mama chant. I can do all other stuff in the temple. I told him very clearly, please select somebody else. I'll come there. We'll be with you. But he was very adamant. He said, no, Anna, you have to come. I need some representative, one representative from Periva Kovil, Namba Periva Kovil. The moment when he said that, I said, I'll come. He is part of our Namba Periva Kovil temple. The family is fully dedicated to the Sri Mahaperiva Manimatam, New Jersey. That clearly does their Guru Bhakti. They are very clear. They need blessing from Guru. If they got the Guru blessing, they can get everything in their life. That's what it shows. I was really excited that, okay, sure, I'll come as a messenger of Periva Kovil. I'll come and deliver the prasadam as well as Periva's blessing. That's why I'm here. Not to talk about anything else because I don't know anything about it. At the same time, I have to say something. To learn any art, it requires a lot of effort, hard work, everything. And especially learning our tradition, our samskara, it requires even more hard work, hard commitment. The commitment is not going to just come from the Namrata. It needs to come from their parents, from Guru. Getting a Guru like this, it's not easy. It's very important to have a very good Guru, to have a successful journey in this kind of art. I'm very, very confident. I'm sure that while she was performing, she was all along, kind of each and every millisecond, I could see her. She was watching each and every the movements. She's all over the body. She was so happy when she completed the Varnam, I could see that both Akila and Chetan was kind of, we were so happy. Our parents were so happy. I could see that. I can really see that what kind of work they have had. It's like delivering a baby. I'm not sure whether they kind of, they practice for 10 months or more than that. I'm not sure. I'm sure it requires a lot of efforts for this one. Thank you so much. Hats off to you and Chetan. Fantastic performance. Beautiful. I really enjoy. And honestly, I have to say that this is the first concert I'm sitting the whole concert. This is the first time. I know a little bit about this. My daughter is also going for Bharatanatyam. I'm busy with my traveling and with the Periva's blessing. I'm involved in the Sri Mahaprabhu construction. All the time, being in the meetings and traveling, meeting people, go to different states for different puja and all that stuff. Sometimes I take a turn to go and drop my daughter to the class. My daughter would say, Appa, don't leave immediately. Stay there for 10 minutes, then go. If you go immediately, my friends will be thinking that your parents are not really interested. While I'm sitting there patiently for 13, 15 minutes while getting all the phone calls, I used to hear some sloka, Natyakrama shloka. Yato hasta, tato drishti. Tato drishti, yato manas. Yato manas, tato bhava. Tato bhava, to rasa. I think she demonstrated each and everything, whatever this sloka says. I'm sure I might have missed something. I'm not sure whether I pronounced it correctly or not. But I didn't read anything. I heard while she was kind of doing all the sloka, the class. She demonstrated everything. She was fantastic. She did a great job. Varnam and the Guru Dhyanam, I really enjoy. Fantastic work. Thanks to her. I'm sure, once again, going back to the purpose of this, my presence here, just to bring Periva's blessings and prasadam to here. Prayers to Periva to bless his abundant blessing to Akila and Chetan, and parents of Namrata, and to her. Please take it as a kind of a starting step. This is a stepping stone. Don't stop here. You should continue to perform this. If you continue to do this, again, rest of the thing is going to come very easily. Because when you practice your art samskara, there are multiple benefits. Look at the coordination, the focus. That's what is going to kind of activate your right brain all the time. If your right brain is active, everything, the focus, whatever you learn, people will be reading for 4 hours, 5 hours. She can pick it up in 15 seconds. That's the beauty of her tradition. So I request Akila and Chetan to push her hard and continue this journey. That's a very, very important. And thank you once again. I think this great family, I don't know what to say, but would like to I know that you spent a lot of time, and after the Varnam, I could see that. The way that you enjoyed and all of this stuff, the hard work that you did going back and forth and all of this stuff, the moment that you saw that, I'm sure that you really enjoyed the whole thing. So thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity to come and present this. Perivacharanam. Namaskar.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Suryana. Ambikaka and Suryana, thank you so much for gracing this occasion with your presence, and your blessings and words of motivation is all that she needs for this evening. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Next is Kriti. Kriti is a dance piece in which the musical aspect of the composition is highlighted. It is a combination of both Nritta and Abhinaya. Kriti chosen for today's Arangetram is Devi Niye Tunai, composed in Ragam Keeravani, set to Aditalam. This Kriti is written in praise of goddess Madurai Meenakshi, who is the epitome of valor, strength, feminine grace, and beauty. The composer of this Kriti is Sri Papanasham Shivan, and it is choreographed by Srimati Akhila Chetan. மீனாட்சி பாண்டிய மன்னன் மலைத்வாஜனுக்கும் அரசி காஞ்சன மாலைக்கும் இறைவன் அருளால் கிடைக்கப்பெற்ற மகளாவாள். வீரமும் அழகும் ஒருங்கே பொருந்தி வளர்ந்தாள். திக்விஜயம் செய்து கைலாசம் வரை சென்றாள். சிவபெருமானை கண்டு வெட்கி தலை குனிந்தாள். இறைவன் சுந்தரேஸ்வரர் உருவத்தில் மீனாட்சி கரம் பிடித்தார். திருமால் மீனாட்சிக்கு அண்ணனாகி திருமணத்தை இணைந்தே நடத்தினார். இன்றளவும் மீனாட்சி கல்யாணம் மிக விமரிசையாக கொண்டாடப்பட்டு வருகிறது. தேவி நீயே துணை. Hello. Perfect posture and symmetry, crisp mudras, beautiful abhinaya and grace. The performance had everything, and I'm sure we all saw different manifestation and bhavas of Devi Madurai Meenakshi. How beautiful is the concept of Ardhanarishwara when the ultimate man becomes half woman by shedding half of his body to accommodate his woman. Shiva and Parvati rise above all notions of pure love. And this what effortlessly brought onto the stage by this young dancer. Namrata effortlessly portrayed Devi as a warrior, Devi's unflinching devotion and love for the Lord. That was beautiful, Namrata. Next item is Devarnama. Devarnama is a devotional item composed by a dasa on their Ishta Devata. Devarnamas were the bhakti compositions that were the outcome of the bhakti movement in South India, especially Karnataka, during the 13th to 14th century. Devarnamas are rich in a single emotion, which is bhakti. Namrata will be dancing to a Devarnama, Jagan Mohanane Krishna, composed by Saint Purandaradasa. Sri Purandarasa's influence on Carnatic music and literature is so profound that he is rightly referred to as the Karnataka Prapitamaha. This composition portrays the Leelas of Lord Krishna and goes on to depict the Dashavataras. This is a Ragamalika and is choreographed by Uma Rao.
Jagan Mohanane Krishna. Jagan Mohanane Krishna. Jagan Mohanane Krishna. Jagan Mohanane Krishna. Jagan Mohanane Krishna.
ತರಿ ತಾ ಕುಜೆ ಕುತರಿ ತಾ ಕುಜೆ ಕುತರಿ ದಿತ್ತ ಕುಜೆ ಕುತರಿ ತರಿ ತಣತ ತಣ ಜೊಣುತ ಜೊಣುತ ದಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ ತಣಂ ದಿತ್ತ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತ ದಿತ್ತ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತ ತರಿ ದಣತ ತಣ ಜೊಣುತ ಜೊಣ ದಿಮಿತ ದಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ ತಣ ದಿತ್ತ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತ ದಿತ್ತ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತ ತಜ್ಜಂ ದ ತದಿ ಕಿಣ ತುಂ ತಾಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ದ ತದಿ ಕಿಣ ತುಂ ತೈ ತಜ್ಜಂ ದ ತದಿ ಕಿಣ ತುಂ
ಹೆಡೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಮುನಿಡಾಡುದ ಪಾಡುದ ಕಡಿಸದಂಬುದ ಎಲಿ ಕಲಿತೆಯೊರಂಗ ಕಡೆಸಾದಂಬುದ ಎಲಿ
that Krishna Leela was. Mahabali promising Vamana 3 feet of land. Vamana measuring the sky with one, the earth with the next, and asking, where do I keep my next foot? Kalinga Mardana, these are all stories we have listened to many times. Still, every time we listen to the story, we listen with the curiosity of a first-time listener. Namrata, with the clever mix of her abhinaya and nritya, has elevated the experience of reliving these stories. What I enjoyed the most was the quick delineation of the Dashavataram. Nowhere did the lyrics mention what avatara she was depicting. Still, with the clear mudras, the abhinaya, how clearly this girl told us what avatara she was depicting. That was really beautiful. There is no deity superior to the Guru, no gain better than the Guru's grace, and no state higher than meditation on the Guru. Namrata is extremely blessed to be trained and molded by such eminent and distinguished acharyas, Srimati Akhila and Sri Chetan, two artistic souls who complement each other in dance as well as in life. Akhila and Chetan have carved their names as dedicated creative Bharatanatyam artists on the global arena. Kala Gangotri, their school was established in the year 2005 at the cultural capital of Karnataka, Mysore. The dance school spread its roots to the United States as well and has been giving training to several young adults. Next is a very special moment. Namrata would be receiving a certificate of completion of her Arangetram from her acharyas. May I request the acharyas to hand over the certificate to Namrata.
She's getting ready for the next costume change. For that, we will do the handing over of the certificate in a moment. Before that, there are some really, really good friends of Namrata who'd like to come and share their feelings and express their feelings towards Namrata today after doing this Arangetram. They're all super thrilled and touched by such a magnificent feat what their friend has done today. So I request Namrata's friends to come upon on stage one after the other, and then you can talk for a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We're sure you're enjoying Namrata's spectacular performance tonight.
She has worked very hard, and we are here today to talk a little bit about her. So I'm Kushi.
And I'm Shivatmika. Namrata is one of our best friends, and we have known her for about 9 years now. We share many interests and do many of the same activities together, one of which has been dance. We all have been learning dance for a long time, and I have seen Namrata's abilities in dance grow exponentially.
I still remember when she first joined dance class and was learning her first Jatiswaram in our old small studio on Oak Tree Road. And today she is here performing her whole Arangetram in front of us, and I am truly amazed how much she has blossomed as a dancer and as a human. Namrata is the type of person who is persistent and works very hard, and that is clearly seen in her performance today. I have enjoyed ranting about school together and sharing all our difficulties.
One good thing about Namrata is that even when things are tough, she always knows how to crack a good joke about it, which always lightens the situation. Apart from being amazing and super talented in dance, she is also an incredibly fast athlete. We both aspire to be like her one day. Her stamina is impeccable, and we both know how hard it is to keep up with her.
That being said, her stamina clearly pays off in her dance, as she has the capability to dance energetically for hours, as you guys have seen. Some of the reasons we are such good friends is that we love Namrata's funny, sarcastic remarks. Her sassiness and cool being attitude makes every meeting so lively and enjoyable.
Namrata, it has been lots of fun listening to K-pop, hanging out, and talking by campfires together. We have loved growing up with you and seeing how much we have changed. Over the years, we have shared many joyful memories, which we will cherish forever. Your hard work has really paid off. Your expressions really communicate to the audience and us very deeply.
And we really admire that no matter how tired you are off stage, the moment you step on that stage, you come with all the energy and happiness, which really shows how passionate you are. These past 9 years have gone by really fast, and we cannot believe that you are already doing your Arangetram, which has been mind-blowing so far, and we are sure it will continue to be. So,
Thank you.
Welcome everyone to Namrata's Arangetram. My name is Nandini, and I would like to take a moment and thank everyone for attending this momentous occasion. I have known Namrata for 3 years, and I've watched as she tirelessly prepared for this event. I admire how she was able to juggle a difficult school curriculum, track, Sanskrit classes, and all while spending hours learning and perfecting her dances. She has inspired me to work hard. So thank you, Namrata. Enjoy this well-deserved event, and I wish you the best of luck for all your future endeavors. I know you will shine bright.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashna Karthik, and I would like to thank everyone here for attending Namrata's Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Namrata and I are a year apart, and we have known each other for about 7 years. So when I tell you the admiration that I have for Namrata isn't small, it really, really isn't. What she has accomplished is nothing short of remarkable, and her ambition and dedication towards her priorities is something we can all learn from. From focusing on personal responsibilities to keeping up with the rigorous academic schedules during the school year, to countless extracurriculars, I've never failed to applaud the hard work and dedication Namrata puts into every single aspect of her life, especially with putting in hours and hours of dance practice every day for Arangetram and outside of Arangetram. I would like to congratulate Namrata on this momentous and memorable occasion. You have worked extremely hard for this, and I really hope that you enjoy the experience as much as we do. Thank you for always making me laugh and always standing by me. I love you, and I wish you the best of luck on all your future ventures. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amaya, and I'm friends with Namrata from Balavihar. In my eyes, Namrata has always been a star. Not because she's constantly reaching for success, but because she's a light that comforts me when I need it most. There are times when I'm alone, and all it takes is a girl with curly hair and a bouncy personality to make my day. Thanks to Namrata, Balavihar has become a whole new experience because every weekend I look forward to laughing with her and at her about memories that make us smile. She probably doesn't realize it, but every single one of our adventures roaming through the center are moments that bring me warmth. Even now, I can imagine the two of us running around Memorial Day camp like two headless chickens, as though nothing else ever mattered. I hope she's proud of how far she's come, because she's shown us, as usual, how she's a star. Thank you again, Namrata, for lighting up my life.
You know, it's crazy to think that I've known Namrata for 8 years. Looking back, meeting her in Balvihar was one of the best things to ever happen to me. Namrata is genuinely one of the kindest and friendliest people I know, and I'm so thankful for all the memories we made both in and out of Balvihar. Whether it's the Color Run walkathons hosted by Chinmaya, or bowling and playing cards during boss camps, Namrata has truly brightened up my life. Her hard work is admirable, juggling dance with running and schoolwork and SAFL, yet in the past year, I've seen her thrive and grow so much. Thanks to Namrata, school and Balavihar have become so much more fun, and her bubbly yet down-to-earth personality is contagious. I look forward to laughing every weekend and reflecting on and making new memories each and every day. Today is the culmination of years and years of hard work, and I'd like to congratulate her on such a momentous occasion. Each time she dances, you can see her face light up with joy, and today was no exception. Namrata, I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors, and it has been a wonderful program so far. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I've written this speech about 3 times, and only now do I see that doesn't even begin to describe how in awe I was left after Namrata's Arangetram. Arangetram, Rangapravesham, whatever you may call it, the fact remains that she's just danced for 2.5 hours nonstop. And all I can remember is how we used to complain about getting fussed over for almost 2 hours before our performances when we were younger. We shared our little secrets about hating how the jewelry weighed us down, and stole the Hershey's kisses at the door at all the other engagements we went to. And it never hit me that one day, that dancer on the stage, who always seemed a world away, would be you. Namrata, until today, I'd never felt the goosebumps that everyone talked about when they saw someone dancing, but when you entered the stage, I was speechless. Thank you, Namrata, for being such an inspiration to me. Love, Buni.
Hello everyone, I am Nandika, Namrata's very proud cousin. The earliest memory I have of Namrata is both of us running around somewhere in Boston while her mom, who I call Sangeeta Mami, chases us with a stick. Namrata is my best friend and one of my most favorite people in the world. We can call each other and talk for hours about anything under the sun, be it movies, K-pop, school, or Ilaya Dalapati Vijay. Namrata, seeing your dance, I got goosebumps and I got so emotional seeing how you're dancing in one of the biggest performances ever. I love you so much, and I hope we can make even better memories together. Thank you.
Thank you, girls, for those beautiful testimonials. We have a very sweet testimonial coming up next. We have Namrata's party, Prema Party, who has come all the way from India for this Arangetram. And let's see what she has to tell us. Thank you so much. What a precious, emotional, blessed moment that was. Namrata is all ready, so now may I request the Acharyas to hand over the certificate to Namrata.
the certificate of dance graduation. It reads, "This is to certify that Miss Namrata Anand has completed 125 hours of practice and performed solo debut recital, the Bharatanatyam Arangetram, on this day of 17th July 2022 with passion, dedication, and perseverance. With blessings from Guru Akhilandeshwari, myself Chetan Hebar."
Behind every dancer who believes in herself is a guru who believed in his and her shishya first. What we are witnessing this evening is a result of the tremendous effort, dedication, and commitment of Acharyas Akhila and Chetan. What a proud moment it must be for the Acharyas. And I'm sure we are all eagerly waiting to hear what the Acharyas have to tell us. May I request the Acharyas to share a few words.
I better give her the opportunity.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. This moment of Ranga Pravesham in every artist's life is a turning point. They flourish as an artist. First, they learn to walk as a student. They bend their head. They will understand the whole process of practice, importance of art, importance of the guru, and the whole discipline, what the process of Ranga Pravesham teaches for a student. It lives with them for the whole entire their life. So today what Namrata has exhibited, performed with front of all of you, it is a result of lot of dedication, sincerity, practice, and her perseverance. And it's not just for 1 or 2 years, it's been now more than 8 years that she's practiced and she's shown her discipline. And their parents, I have to congratulate the parents, their hard work, the whole devoted family. We are so touched and moved by the encouragement of parents. We are so glad that Namrata is giving them this fruit of success, what she did today. And we are also very, very happy with her performance. Hearty congratulations to Namrata and their family. And kudos to our great team, the music team. We are so glad. All that I have is just an Anjali Hasta to them. That was so beautiful.
I take this opportunity to thank Kumari Mayuri Vasan. I don't want to call her local. She's just not local, she's international, okay? She's born, brought up here, but what an amazing artist. She's from California. She has been singing for us. Thank you so much, Mayuri, for a wonderful, wonderful rendition for today's Arangetram. Jai Shankar sir, Anna, I call him. Without his support today, nothing can work. What an amazing, you won't believe when she was doing Devi Niyatunai, and the princess is sleeping. At that point of time, she shows the goosebumps that she's in dream and she feels that goosebumps. Even for the goosebumps, he's playing like a goosebump coming actually, you know. That was the so much of involvement towards the art. Amazing, Anna. I cannot say one word or one sentence for our flutist, Gokul Krishna ji. He brought Krishna in Jaganmohan and Krishna directly here itself today. What an amazing rendition in flute. Every movement, whether it is Krishna playing the flute or jumping into the water and then slaying the Kalinga, amazing. You made everything so much real for us to hear it. Thank you so much. His name speaks by itself. Ananda Nada Yogi. What a violinist. What a wonderful support for us today. The Nada coming, I had requested him, sir, can you play the lower notes for some places? Every point, wherever I had requested him, he delivered exceptionally beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Last but not the least, you all, my dear friends, for coming over today to our students' Arangetram. We are very thankful to you all. It means a lot when the student is performing and you all come and appreciate her performance. Thank you one and all.
I need to mention the esteemed gurus for today, who all is present in the Sabha today. Thank you, Ambika ji, Rubina. I'm able to see Akila Rao ji and Asha madam and Sandhya ji. Thank you so much. Swati ji, thank you so much for your esteemed presence today and blessing our student. We are very lucky to have you all esteemed gurus in the Sabha today. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Akhila ji and Chetan ji. May you both continue to train many more generations of young dancers. Thank you so much. There are a few people who have put in a lot of efforts in making this event a memorable and beautiful one. It is time to felicitate them. May I have somebody from the photography and videography team come onto the stage, please? The photography and videography is done by Indus Photography. Can I please have a representative come onto the stage, please?
Justin and his team have been doing videography and photography for our students for probably a decade now. Thank you. We are totally relieved of that responsibility of photography and videography and the quality of production. They do a wonderful job. Thank you so much, sir.
The flawless, beautiful makeup today is done by Ms. Hema Devanathan. May I have Hema please come onto the stage?
Just not flawless, the accurate timing with which she is able to turn around Namrata every time on stage. She is making all the magic at backstage. Just a break of 6 minutes, she is able to change complete costume, come up with a new makeup, and she's on stage. Namrata is on stage. All hats off to Hema there. Thank you, Hema, so much.
The lighting and sound team headed by Mr. Anil. Can I have a representative please come to the stage?
Anil Garu, Paul, please do come on stage. Without your support and help, today things would not have been possible. They were here when we were doing our stage rehearsals. They sat through the whole stage rehearsals, made sure each one of our requirements, like we are crazy people here, six crazy people. He says, I want left more, right less, right more, left less. That one needs more sound, that one needs less. Everything. You can imagine what possible things can happen. These people have so much of patience. Thank you, Anil Garu. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. They are Amazingly nice, kind, and very cooperative people. Thank you so much.
We are moving on to the next performance of the evening, Tilana. Tilana is a brisk,
Hey,
lively...
hello. You are too fast. Hold on.
Okay.
How can we forget our beautiful MC today, right? She is good. I call upon our beautiful MC, Deepa, Srimati Deepa. Please come on stage, on the center of the stage now, okay? When I say she has to complete speaking in 2 minutes, whatever is left off, she has to speak, she has to finish in 2 minutes, so that we are in time now. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, moving on, we have Tilana. Tilana is a brisk, lively number performed towards the end of a recital. This rhythmic composition usually has jatis as a part of the composition and a few lines of sahityam in the charanam, followed by swarams and solus. Tilana is an item that requires exemplary skills in terms of rhythm, timing, and synchronization. Graceful body movements and elements of abhinaya combined in Tilana. Namrata is all set to perform a Tilana in Ragam Nata Bhairavi set to Aditalam. This is choreographed by Srimati Rukmini Devi and the music is composed by Veena Krishnamacharya.
Dudaradhim tadaradhim tadaradani dere nare yare hare dudaradhim tadaradani dere nare yare hare dudaradhim tadaradani dere nare yare hare dudaradhim tadaradani శాస్త్రములు ప్రభల పరచుటకై కళాక్షేత్రమును ఈ వసుధలు భరత శాస్త్రములు ప్రభల పరచుటకై కళాక్షేత్రమును వేగమే పూనికతో స్థాపించి పాలించు రుక్మిణీ దేవి
What a visual treat. Speed, tempo, and intricate patterns, everything beautifully joined together. This was pure dance with a fine display of dexterity in footwork. Throughout this evening, this young girl has been holding all of us spellbound with stamina and grace. So we are almost reaching towards the end of this recital. The last piece of the recital is Mangalam. Mangalam means an auspicious ending, and Namrata will be offering her gratitude and respect to her God, gurus, her parents, and the audience for a successful completion of her Mangalam. We have Mangalam composed in Ragam Madhyamavati, and it's choreographed by Srimati Akhila Chetan, and the piece is composed by Sri V.R. Manika Vinayakam.
श्रीवल्ली रमणायद श्रीकुमाराय मङ्गलम् श्रीवल्ली रमणायद श्रीकुमाराय मङ्गलम् श्रीवल्ली रमणायद श्रीकुमाराय मङ्गलम् श्रीदेवसेन कान्ताय श्रीविशाखाय मङ्गलम् श्रीदेवसेन कान्ताय श्रीविशाखाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं शम्भुपुत्राय जयतीशाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं शम्भुपुत्राय जयतीशाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं वीरकुमाराय सुब्रह्मण्याय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं वीरकुमाराय सुब्रह्मण्याय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम्
Years of hard work, training, perseverance. Namrata, my heart is beaming with so much joy and pride. Amazing job, wonderful job. You all have been listening to me for the last few hours. Enough is enough. I'm not going to trouble you anymore. It is time to hear what the star of our day has to tell us. Namrata.
Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you all for coming to my Arangetram today. I've been looking forward to this day for the past year and a half,
And for me to be able here and be able to successfully complete my Arangetram in front of you all took a lot of work, not only from me, but also my acharyas, but also my family and my friends. So thank you very much to my parents for being patient with me this whole time, and my friends for being there with me from the day I first joined dance class to seeing how I have developed as a dancer today, and also for them to speak about me today. And my tata and pati who have been through this journey with me and all the while feeding me delicious food. And a special thank you to my cousin Nandika and Deepa Ate, who have done a phenomenal job of emceeing, as it wouldn't have been possible without both of their efforts. And thank you to the wonderful orchestra for their support in making this night successful and enjoyable, and especially Mayuri Akka. Thank you for Chetan Uncle and Akila Auntie for guiding me from the very beginning until where I am right now. Nothing would have been possible if it wasn't for the love and dedication that you showed me all these years. I'm thankful that you were strict when you had to be and gentle when you had to, just like a parent would. And I would also like to give a special thank you to the special guests, Suri Mama and Ambika Auntie, for taking their valuable time and gracing this occasion. And thank you so much to Swami Shantanandaji and Akalkaji and my Chinmaya Ramdut family for always being there. And a special shout out for my friends for reminding me that I could do pretty much anything if I put my mind to it. And most importantly, I have to thank myself for pushing through even when my body screamed no. And also, a great thank you to the audience who came today from the near and far, and also those watching live. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the show and dinner before leaving. Thank you.
Thank you, Namrata. We have two people who are very emotional waiting right there in the backstage. Namrata's parents. May I call upon Namrata's proud parents, Sangeeta and Anand, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everybody. I don't have words now to tell my daughter has kind of rocked the show, so I don't want to extend this by words. But still, as a vote of thanks, I have to call out people and thank certain very special people who have been working with us very sincerely for the last 1.5 years, 2 years. First of all, I would like to thank the guests of honor, Suri Mama and Ambika Raman, for coming here and blessing Namrata and honoring us. And as Suri Mama mentioned, the Guru Bhakti or the devotion to Guru is the ultimate thing in life. So yesterday, when 2 days when Namrata was having her leg cramped down, I was like wondering how is she going to dance? And she I don't know, maybe the magic of Firiva or God, she could dance for 2.5 hours today. So I would like to thank all the guests who came here. I would like to call out some special people who have worked with us for the last 1.5 years. First, I would like to call out Sundar and Vidya. In fact, Sundar and Vidya, if not for Sundar and Vidya, maybe we would not have had this Arangetram. So they initiated us into this Arangetram even before we could even go and approach Chetan and Akila for the Arangetram. So thank you, Sundar. Thank you, Vidya. They were shoulder to shoulder with us, and they were like the true friends who could come in and do anything for us anytime. And they had their daughter's Arangetram coming up next week, and still they were with us for everything. Next, I would like to call Chetan and Akila. They were like friend, philosopher, and as Namrata said, she was a child. And I'm very...
We're very thankful to them for guiding our child from where she was to what she is right now. It's too emotional for me. It's too emotional for me. I'd also like to thank all our other friends who have been with us every single step of the way, from the day this thing started till right now. They have worked endlessly, tirelessly, without even being having to tell them what to do. These people fed all the musicians. They fed us. They fed the gurus. They like anytime you call them and say we need food, there will be food. That's how they were. We need this thing, they would buy and come. So there are so many people. I can't mention everybody right here. So we have so many people to be thankful for. Thankful to Appa and Amma for being here all this while, taking care of everything that I didn't have to look at. Like, I didn't even bother whether she was fed, whether things were going on in the house, everything they took care. Thank you very much for all the audience who are here and for everybody who is watching live. And for my Perime from India, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law are all awake and watching right now. Thank you so much.
And thank you for Namrata's friends, Hasini, Ashna, Kushi, Nandini, everybody. They were with her for every time. And thank you for all your encouragement. Without this, it would not have been possible. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you all once again for being such a wonderful, supportive audience and for filling up this space with your blessings and lot of positivity. Before we wind up, let me once again gently remind you of the fundraising Namrata is doing for Chinmaya. Please feel free to contact anybody at the front desk for further details. In case you have carried any water bottles to the auditorium, could you please dispose it on the way while you are leaving? It will help us maintain the cleanliness of this place. And I request all of you to proceed to the banquet hall for dinner. And once again, thank you, all of you, for making this evening all the more beautiful. Thank you so much. All of you, please proceed to the banquet hall for dinner. Please, please.